Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the channel, and today we have a bit of a different style of video, something I didn't really anticipate making today, but it is some really interesting news, and so I definitely wanted to cover it. Over on Tom Henderson's website, Insider Gaming, they posted a brand new article saying Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2 and 3 rated in Australia. It seems like things are getting closer to a re-release of the original Modern Warfare 2 and Modern Warfare 3 for a new generation. Ratings for a cross-gen edition for both Modern Warfare 2 and Modern Warfare 3 have appeared online thanks to the Australian Classification Board. The article then goes on to say, as expected, they are both giving mature 15 plus ratings by the board. Both were given the classification on April 3rd with a production date of 2025. For Modern Warfare 2, the game's rating is a PS5 cross-gen edition. Modern Warfare 3's rating doesn't mention PS5, but rather it just being cross-gen as well. No other details about the games are given on the website aside from them being from Activision Blizzard. And while it wasn't confirmed that it's the original Modern Warfare 2 and 3, the styling of using Arabic numerals as opposed to Roman numerals leads to the belief that it's the games from 2009 and 2011. Back in February, it was reported that 2009's Modern Warfare 2 was set to come to Xbox Game Pass sometime in March or April. With April already here and ratings starting to show up, it would appear as though an announcement is around the corner. So there you guys have it. It looks like in some capacity they're going to be re-releasing Modern Warfare 2 and Modern Warfare 3, the OG games, right, from 2009 and 2011. This is pretty big news for old school COD fans, but at the same time, what exactly is the point of a re-release? Now, I'm not sure about you guys, but I do have an Xbox, right? And on my Xbox, I already own Modern Warfare 2. It's not installed, but we can fix that through the power of editing, and bam, there you go. The game is now installed. I can play Modern Warfare 2 already on my Xbox Series X, so what's the point of having like a cross-gen bundle for the game itself? Is it possible that this is not available on PS5? I'm not entirely sure. Let me know down there in the comments. But I will say, if it is going to be a straight-up re-release, I think that's more of a band-aid than anything, because you guys saw me reinstall the game, right? Let's go search for a game of Team Deathmatch. Well, that's weird. They threw me into a DLC map right away. I'm not even sure if I have the DLC maps installed, but regardless. And here we see I'm playing 9v9. I queued for 6v6, and this guy is running around outside of the map. Are you meaning to tell me that OG Modern Warfare 2 has hacked all the shit? Well, it is. I mean, absolutely it is. It has been for like a decade now, and here's some footage of that. I did not cherry pick this whatsoever. Like, I just searched for a match. It put me into this lobby, like the one lobby left on Xbox Modern Warfare 2, and there's people in there modding, people in there hacking. They have the entire mod menu and everything, and interestingly enough, they weren't being like complete douchebags about it. What they were doing was actually pretty freaking funny. They were taking care packages, little green care package crates, and placing them around the map to use as stairs so that people could get on top of the map and outside of the map and everything else. That's actually pretty interesting, but it goes to show that if they are going to be doing a proper re-release of the OG Modern Warfare 2 and Modern Warfare 3, what's even really the point when the games themselves are pretty much dead and the people that still are playing them are mostly modders and cheaters, right? We did learn back in the day on the old Xbox One days when they first introduced backwards compatibility that it does indeed revive the player base. I remember specifically for Call of Duty World at War, that was so much fun, like going back to the game and actually seeing thousands and thousands of people online. Sure, there would be a hacker or a cheater every now and then, but in general, it was just so much fun to be able to go back to a game like Call of Duty World at War, which for me was definitely a very formative game. I mean, my first game ever was COD 4, then going into World at War the year after that, I had so much fun, so many memories, so much nostalgia, for crying out loud. It was 2008. I was like 16, 17 years old, still in high school, you know. It was so much fun to relive the glory days on that game, use the old guns, hear the old sounds, see the old maps, you know, take a trip down memory lane. Though unfortunately, it didn't last very long. When they brought backwards compatibility to the Xbox, there was a spike in player count for maybe a week or two, but then it shriveled down pretty much back to nothing, and the game was exactly in the same state that it was before. I think if they were to properly want to capitalize on their old IPs, they would have to go with a proper remaster. And we've talked about that in the past, but I'm really curious as to whether or not a remaster would even work at this day and age anymore, because Activision and Call of Duty are so hell-bent on keeping you in the current game. You know, the current game plus Warzone, microtransactions, all that stuff, that seems to be all they care about anymore. And so if they were to release an old game like remastering Modern Warfare 2 or remastering Modern Warfare 3, that could be potentially very good, but it's going to fragment the community. You're going to have people in Modern Warfare 2, you're going to have people in Modern Warfare 3, you're going to have them in COD 2025, you're 5. We're going to have them in Warzone, but it is worth mentioning and just food for thought here, and I'm curious to hear what you guys think down there in the comments. With GTA 6 coming out and all the leaks and rumors about COD 2025 right now, where it's basically just going to be like a DLC add-on to Black Ops 6, essentially the same way the newer Modern Warfare 3 was essentially just an update to the newest Modern Warfare 2. You know, if that's going to be the entire marketing for COD this year, while they're going up against what arguably might be the biggest video game release in history, that's pretty freaking bad. But if they spread Call of Duty out across COD 2025, Warzone, and those remasters, I mean, the player count collectively, and we all know Activision likes to do that, collectively, the player count may actually be pretty freaking huge. I also suppose it's possible that if they're going to do just a proper re-release of Modern Warfare 2 and Modern Warfare 3 for Xbox and PlayStation, they could potentially try to go in and make it so the games aren't broken anymore, and maybe introduce Robert Bowling's Forgotten Patch into Modern Warfare 2, or maybe up the security on those games. But I just don't see it happening because just my previous video, man, like the hacking situation in Verdansk is pretty freaking crazy. Like they can't handle the current hacking situation. They can't handle the old hacking situation. Modern Warfare 2 and Modern Warfare 3 have been hacked for years now. Like Modern Warfare 2 had mods and hacks and infections like the same year it was released, and it never really went away. And the same is true of Modern Warfare 3. So I don't really see them being able to go back and fix those problems. I do remember hearing, and this is just complete hearsay, but I do remember hearing this way back in the day, and I'm not going to be able to find a source for it, but something to the effect of with the way that the old Xbox 360 and PlayStation 3s were set up, their security measures were just not that good. And what would happen is the devs could go in easily any time of day and update the game to ban those hackers and like make it so those hacks are detected right away and everything. But then the people who are making the mods and infections could get around that the very next day, and then suddenly it's just like this game of cat and mouse where every day there's new cheats, then they get banned, then there's new cheats, then they get banned, and just over and over. And eventually they just stopped keeping up with it because those games did not have the player base anymore. There weren't really a bunch of people on the game anymore, and of course they weren't making money from those games anymore. This all predated the idea of like crazy microtransactions in the COD franchise. Like back then we had a $2 bacon camo and we thought that was crazy, right? You know, these older games stopped making them money, so they stopped supporting them. Like the servers are still on, you can still play and everything, but they're not doing anything to protect you. I mean, going back to Black Ops 2 for crying out loud, in Black Ops 2, if they so much as know your gamer tag, they can completely alter your account. They don't have to have access to your login information or anything like that. If they know your gamer tag, they can reset your rank, they can take your level and your prestige and change it to whatever they want. They can change all your created classes, they can rename your created classes. In fact, a while ago, years ago, I made a video about Black Ops 2 being hacked because they reset me from Prestige Master back to level 1, and I'm like, man, that sucks. Like, I really like this game, but now I can't go back and play it anymore even because every time I sign in, they're just going to reset me. And then the next time, lo and behold, I sign into the game, there it was. I was back to Prestige Master, and one of the hackers, they gave me like an I love you as my clan tag, and that was just so freaking, like, it's creepy as hell. Like, I appreciate it for sure. Like, thank you to the person that did that, but also it's really freaking creepy that people are able to do this, man. Like, you're just straight up not safe when you play these older Call of Duty games. So going back to it full circle here, it's really interesting that they're apparently going to be doing something with the OG Modern Warfare 2 and Modern Warfare 3, and with GTA 6 on the horizon and the current state of the COD franchise and everything, I suppose anything is possible. So as always, I will keep you guys posted as we learn more and as this story updates and develops. But for right now, I'm going to wrap up this video here today. I hope you guys all enjoyed it. Leave your thoughts and feedback down there in the comments. Thank you all so much for listening, and I hope you guys all have a wonderful day.